This film really shows on how falling on hard times can make you be a thief.
Hey guys, Kenny here. Stay cool and roll out to the movies.
Fun with Dick and Jane. This is the 2005 version. There was a version before this, like I think 28 years ago, before it, called Fun with Dick and Jane in 1977 that starred George Segal and Jane Fonda as Dick and Jane. This one is Jim Carrey as Dick and Téa Leoni as Jane. This is about Dick Harper being a pretty wealthy businessman at Globodine Corporation. He's believed he was promoted, and then he soon becomes terminated because the owner and president of the company, played by Alec Baldwin, we learned that he had swindled and really used the money in very devious and swindled the money under the rug and was using other kind of accounts, and he was trying to get the employees money for himself. So he really was being very devious with the money in this film. And then after Dick is terminated from his job, then Jane had quit her job at, I think she was at, a lady who tries to get people flights to go to places. I think she was like a flight person trying to get people booked on flights. I think that's what her job was. She quits her job, and then they both are trying to find jobs, and it takes about like 3 or 4 months, and then they start realizing that they've lost all their money because of that, and the things they have that they bought or rented, either bought or rented, they get taken away, and they're like being evicted from their house, and so their things are repossessed. That's what it was. Repossessed, that all that the owner is taken out of the house, so it's like all they have left is their bed. And then they become these high-class criminals, robbing money and taking things for their own. Like in this one, they go first to they go to these different things to take money from. First, I think they take money from a bank, and then there's this really strange place. I can't remember what it is. It's all dark, but then there's things there that glow. They try to take money from there, but there's no money. And then they go to this grocery store, and then Dick suddenly comes up with this really ingenious idea of trying to get the money back that he is owed from the company, and then get the money back for the rest of the former employees. They get this form, and they try to go through these different channels of the bank that the former president, Alec Baldwin, is using, and they have to try and get this paper signed and try to make it look like it was, but for the form was from him, and they try to get it signed, really try to have the boss not see what's going on. That's really what this whole film is about, leading up to that. The acting overall is good. I liked Jim Carrey, Taya Leone, and Alec Baldwin. What's his name? Richard Jenkins is in this as a sort of so-called friend of Dick's. He's the one they try to get that form from. It's a really, and under the rug, they try to get this form, and they try to get it signed by these, but going through these different channels of the bank, and trying not to get caught by the bank and the boss, the president of the Globodyne that Dick had worked at. And let's see, the four of them were really strong in this film, but they probably were the best things in this. And the script and the screenplay, it works, but it's still kind of hit or miss. Sometimes there are a lot of really funny moments, but sometimes they're few and far between, really, because sometimes the things they do, the Dick and Jane, is not very kind-hearted, and a lot there are times when it's very devious and really shrewd and mean. And yeah, that's about all. And anything else I didn't like, click subscribe up here on my channel, or down here if you're watching the video by itself. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll give this film a 3 out of 5 stars, so stay cool and roll out to the movies. Bye.